All right, CoastLife, we know the holidays are here. Maybe you're hosting a party in these upcoming days before Christmas. And there's a lot to handle sometimes when it comes to getting your house ready. It can be a little overwhelming, as we know. But you don't have to worry about that. We've got some experts on hand. Our friends at Heather's Homeworks are in the studio, and they're going to help us really kind of set this up and get ready for the holidays. So you guys have some tips and tricks. And I feel like while you were even setting up this little display in front of us, you made it look so easy. And I'm like, I don't think I could put those things together and make it look good.
I wouldn't have thought of it, that's for sure. How did you put this together and why? What do you want people to know about this?
Well, I know that a lot of people are having company visit from out of town these days, and this was just kind of a little setup that you could do, like maybe in a guest room, to make their stay a little more comfortable with you. You know, things that people need all the time. You know, a hand lotion, tissues, things like that, just to make their stay a little more comfortable.
Yeah, both great suggestions this time of year. I think as the weather gets colder, our hands get dry. I know yesterday I was like, oh, I can feel it. But the tissues too, because there's a lot of colds and just, you know, some things that you never want to have to ask, like, hey, excuse me, do you guys have tissues anywhere?
Right.
So it's a great thing to just have set up, ready to go for any guest.
Exactly.
Yes,
Great
I
way
love
to
those
kind of anticipate
homey,
the needs.
the homey and cozy touches mean so much to people this time of year.
For sure. What else can people maybe do to get ready to kind of welcome guests into their home this holiday season?
Well, so we were talking about back in the olden days, say, when I was young, my mom used to make a simmer pot that she would put on the stovetop. And it would be, you know, all kinds of spices that you have around the home. It could be cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon sticks, orange peel, and simmer it in a pot of water, rather than using some of the newer diffuser type things, going old-fashioned, old school, you know, traditions.
There's some health concerns, I guess, sometimes if you really deep dive into it with diffusers. I know some of them aren't good for your pets, depending on the essential oils that are involved in there. I know candles, depending on certain candles, you might have some chemicals in there that people don't even look for. So to have a natural scent that's not only delicious smelling, but also not going to harm anybody in your home.
Exactly.
Is a great thing to do.
Definitely. It just makes everything smell good when you come in. You know.
Smells like Christmas.
Yes, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was a big concern. We were talking earlier about, like Leah mentioned, pets. Have you ever had, like, I've had the black soot in your nose because you didn't have a natural or a soy candle?
Oh, sure.
Oh my gosh, it makes me wonder what else I'm breathing in. So I love your clean ideas for us. It's easy just to say light a candle, but I like that you keep it clean and natural.
Sure. And you don't have to worry about forgetting that it's on.
Yeah.
You know, because you smell it, you know it, you know.
Yeah,
That's true.
Very true. Speaking of clean, though, maybe you do need a little bit of last-minute holiday shopping. A great gift to give that maybe you haven't really considered yet is the gift of cleaning.
Sure.
I love this.
You guys have some gift cards available,
The holidays
right?
are so stressful as is. So taking something off of somebody's to-do list, like cleaning the house up, getting ready for a party, or cleaning up after a party, just taking that off your to-do list, it can be so stress relieving when the holidays can be very stressful to begin with.
Yeah, I feel like the
All the
last
rushing
thing
around. And
the last thing anybody wants to do after like opening all the gifts and you've just got all this stuff, like you don't want to touch it, you're tired, and the deep clean that follows the holidays is a great thing to take off someone's to-do list.
Yes. Can you get these gift certificates online? Should they come into your store? How can they gift these?
They can go on our website, heathershomeworks.com, and buy them in any increments, in $50 increments. They can gift them to someone else. They can buy it for themselves.
And they can always stop in the office. I have plenty of paper copies too, so they can always stop in and see me, and I'm happy to provide some for them.
Great. Awesome. I would use this not even for after a holiday party, but I want to get like my carpet clean for the new year.
Yes.
I just want like a clean apartment, getting ready for the new year.
That's
I
what
think
is
this
a
would be
great way to start the new year is with a perfectly clean home.
Exactly.
Yes. And you guys had also kind of touched on like sanitation too in the season of colds and flus.
Sure, flus and colds, and having everything cleaned, the doorknobs, you know, the handles, the things that you're touching all the time that you don't think about, your remote. All of those. The
phones, if even people use those anymore.
True, so much that I didn't even think about. But one thing that we always love about having local businesses to highlight is that you guys also like to give back to the community as well. So you're kind of a part of that with Santa's Letters.
We are.
Tell us what's going on.
We've been a sponsor for a couple of years now. We're a drop-off location at our office in Dagsboro. It's right down the street from the Clayton Theater, so everybody kind of knows where we are on Route 26. And we've been supporting their charity for, I think, 2 or 3 years now. They're trying to help over 300 families this year. have a great Christmas.
Yeah.
So they're collecting new toys, they're collecting hats and gloves and scarves, gift cards for things like haircuts and things. Because you think about it, it's not also just the kids, it's also parents need a little help too. So we're kind of collecting for the whole family.
That's incredible. I think we're going to have a link to the simmer pot you mentioned earlier. So you all can, if you want to make your house smell really good for the holidays, you can do that. I'm doing it this weekend. I'm committed.
Oh, awesome. That's great.
I'm so excited. Yes.
We're ready.
Yes, we are.
And it'll be on our socials. We're going to post it on Facebook and on Instagram, where you can also find Heather's Homeworks on all your socials.
Perfect. And for people who maybe are already looking to get their house clean and ready, how should they get in touch with you?
They can go to heathershomeworks.com. I'm sure the phone number will be listed with you all as well.
Yes.
And we'd love to help out in any way we can.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you guys for coming in and showing us some fun little tips and tricks and reminders to get your home guest ready for the holiday season.
Exactly.
And also ways that you're helping out in the community. We love to see it.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, stick around though, because we have some more Coast Life headed your way and more ways to help out the community as well. So stay right there.
This segment of Coast Life was brought to you by Heather's Homeworks.